Hello, fine scouts and intrepid internet travelers. Welcome to my channel. I'm Josh, your Binge Buffoon, if you will have me. Today, I'm going to be watching Blazing Saddles for the first time. Yeah, I've never seen Blazing Saddles. I've always been aware of it. Always been aware of Mel Brooks, although I'm not too familiar with his filmography. But this film, especially Blazing Saddles, has been ever present in pop culture's lexicon, as well as people like Gene Wilder or Richard Pryor. I have the Wikipedia page up right now. Madeline Kahn was nominated for an Oscar for this film. I'm going to minimize this window, get rid of it. All I know is it's a satirical black comedy that makes fun of the Old West and racism, which maybe will make this a very timely film. I have no idea what to expect, actually, really. Other than the things I just mentioned. I imagine I'll laugh. I hope I do. I need to. Honestly, before hitting record on this, it was a toss-up between watching this film and The Northman. Two films that probably couldn't be more different. They were on my list. Well, literally just a notepad. Movies I've written down that I want to watch on this channel. Just movies I've always been interested in that I haven't seen before. And The Northman and Blazing Saddles are two movies I'm interested in and haven't seen before. I'll probably watch The Northman at some point in time, but I'm not in the mood for something so dark right now, so... And that's not a pun. I know this is about a black sheriff. Alright, reaction channel. Let's ride the coattails of other people's art. Well, Mel Brooks also acts in this. The director, obviously. Whip cracks. That's starring Cleavon Little. Who sings this? They wrote this song just for this film?
And Bart was his name.
Oh, his name was Bart.
Yes, Bart was his name. He conquered fear and he conquered hate. Light the way. Get very good hard money. Here, get out here on the vacation. Come on, boy.
Well, I mean, they all look like they're playing cowboy.
Gagging around here with them picks
Especially
and
this
them
guy.
shovels. You think it was 120 degrees. Doc, that a day's pay for napping on the job. Yes.
Damn.
Boys, where's your spirit?
Here he is, right?
When you were slaves, you sang like birds. Come on, how about a good old song?
Phew.
I get no kick from champagne. Mere alcohol doesn't thrill me at all. That I get a belt out of you.
Let's go, fellas.
Hold it, hold it.
Definitely not a song that's native to the era or time period, but that's fine.
I'm in a song. A real song. Something like Swing Low, Sweet Chariot.
Neither is this.
Don't know that one, huh?
Decamped Town Lady.
I don't know why. I shouldn't be worried about historical accuracy. It's definitely not as cool of a song.
What in the wide world of sports is going on here?
The world...
Up around like a bunch of Kansas City
family.
Oh, damn.
Oh, the Camptown ladies sing this song.
Oh, now they're singing it.
Am I wrong? Or is the world
Quicksand?
rising?
What is it that's not exactly water, and it ain't exactly earth?
Oh. Quicksand. I already said that.
And now we are in trouble.
They in trouble.
They just want the piece of machine, or the cart.
That's it, it's coming. Doggone near lost a $400 hand cart. Good. Come on. Well, boys, the break's over. Don't just lay there getting the suntan. Here, take that shovel and put her to some good use.
Baby.
Bob, don't do that.
I have to.
Was he gonna hit him with the shovel?
And Tell him that I said.
Clunk.
And wire, main office, tell them I said, ow, gotcha.
My mind is aglow with whirling, transient nodes of thought, careening through a cosmic vapor of invention.
Okay. Ditto.
Ditto, you provincial putz.
Ditto's a fine word. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise.
Boris, we can't hear ourselves think.
How thought of your worship. Utter chaos down here. I'll try to keep it quiet.
What's going on?
This one is a doozy.
What?
That land will be worth millions, and I want it. I want that land so badly.
Oh boy. He's the villain? The main villain?
There must be a way.
What the fuck?
Land snatching. Sea, land, sea snatch. Snatch. Haley versus United States. Haley 7, United States nothing. You see, it can be done. Rid of every human being alive. Oh, it's down the hall and to the left.
No.
What?
I know how we can run everybody out of Rock Ridge.
How?
We'll kill the firstborn male child in every household.
Too Jewish.
Oh my god.
Every living thing that moves within an inch of its life. Except the women folks, of course.
You spare the women?
No, we...
Oh, Jesus.
That's so creative, Taggart. Why, Taggart, you've been...
Got him locked up downstairs.
Considering...
Oh, so that's what happened to him? I was gonna knock them both out and get away.
I've got a special...
Gonna hang him on the horse.
I couldn't possibly sneak him in until Monday, sir. I'm booked solid.
Monday. Splendid.
I'll get my car fixed one day.
That's all right. Shh, it's all right, Taggart. Just a man and a horse being hung out there.
The man and the horse, yeah.
There was a peaceful town called Rock Ridge.
So this is the land and the place.
They never had no kind of trouble. The town saloon was always lively, but never nasty or obscene.
Yeah.
And all at once the trouble started. A pack of murderers and thieves.
Oh boy.
Well, that's the end of this suit.
Oh, dude. What are you, shaving your entire body? Were you punching the old lady in the gut? No. You had taken it quite well, though. Tough old lady.
There's no avoiding this conclusion.
Oh, we're still on the Brady Bunch theme song. Or it could be Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, I don't know.
Sheriff murdered, stores looted, people stampeded, and cattle raped.
Cattle raped?
I'm leaving.
Or are you getting out of here?
In no way that nobody's gonna leave this town. And dadgummit, I'm gonna die here. And no sidewinding, bushwhacking, hornswoggling, cracker croak.
Is this how you live your life and communicate with people? Okay.
Now, who can argue with that?
Reverend.
I think we're all indebted to Gabby Johnson for clearly stating what
Clearly stated.
not only was
And this-
it authentic frontier gibberish,
Yeah.
it expressed a
Yeah.
courage little seen in this day and age. And by gum, we're not gonna give up now.
Okay.
Reverend.
Rabbit,
Alright.
I say we stay and fight it out.
Reverend.
R.
Johnson's right about Olson Johnson's being right.
Howard Johnson is right.
Is everyone's last name Johnson just then?
We're going to need us a new sheriff.
Here we go.
I shall now read from the books of Matthew, Mark, Luke,
And duck.
So.
Governor,
Dude.
we'll just sign this,
Oh,
Governor.
he's cross-eyed.
Would snatch 200,000 acres of Indian territory, which we have deemed
What'll it cost, man? What'll it cost?
a box of these.
Are you crazy?
Ping pong paddles.
Do, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
He's cross-eyed, so yeah.
Right as usual, sir.
Show off.
This is the bill that will convert the state hospital for the insane into the William J. LePetamine Memorial Gambling Casino for the...
For the insane.
This bill will be a giant step forward in the treatment of the insane.
Of the insane gambler.
The hell are you worried about? This is 18.
Oh, he's got no pants on.
Just
With this. Help me in with this.
think of your secretary.
Just think of your secretary. Gets it in.
Anything else?
Just this urgent telegram from Rockridge that arrived last Friday.
Oh, sweethearts. They made you talk this way.
Reign of terror must cease. Send your
Holy underwear!
Holy underwear.
We've got to protect our phony baloney job, gentlemen. We must do something about this immediately. Immediately. Harumph, 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 harumph.
A rump.
I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor half.
Oh, it's good. Good, yeah.
Your ass.
I didn't get a harump out of that guy.
This friggin' thing is warped. Why do I always get a warped one?
So he just doesn't know he's cross-eyed? Someone gonna tell him?
If I
Give him
could
bark.
find a sheriff who so offends the citizens of Rock Ridge that his very appearance would drive them out of town.
Or are you gonna send them, Bart? And test their tolerance. Oh, you're talking to me. Well, I just told you the plot of the movie. So, for the synopsis.
Everyone is equal in my eye.
Everyone was equal.
Oh, not my ear. Not in my ear. Oh, not in the ear. Not in the ear.
Not in the ear.
I'd like you to meet the new sheriff of Rock Ridge.
I'd be delighted. Wow! I've got to talk to you. Come here. Have you gone berserk? Can't you see that that man...
His jacket says Gov.
Please, don't fly off the handle, sir. Jefferson!
Lincoln.
Lieutenant! Sir, you have the seeds of greatness in you. Nurse them. Caress them. Pour water on them. Don't shortchange yourself. And to get for you a nomination for, dare I say,
Dare.
Yeah, let's hear it. Oh, God. I think Bart's too clever for you guys. I wish I had a secretary that talked to me like I was a child. Gucci! Well, wait a second. Who dressed him so nice? Oh, well. It doesn't have to make sense. It definitely doesn't have to make sense. I feel like I should know what that is. Now is the music gonna sort of as he rides in?
Hey, the sheriff is on this. What are you saying?
Oh, we're
The sheriff is near.
oh. Yeah, there it is.
And hearty handshake to our new...
But he didn't look yet.
Family.
Oh, wow. This feels like a Dave Chappelle, like a Chappelle show skit.
Excuse me while I whip this out.
Oh my God! They couldn't have evoked a better stereotype in that moment, a funnier one.
I implore you to pay heed to this good book and what it has to say.
Damn.
You're on your own.
Yeah, I mean, the priest was right.
Hold it.
Oh,
The next man makes a move, the next gets it.
is he gonna win him over with jokes?
Hold it, man. He's not bluffing.
Oh.
Do it, man. He's just crazy enough to do it.
Oh, wow. What an innovative way to get out of the situation. Oh my god.
Harriet, that's a sure way to get it.
And they are so dumb.
Yeah, I think everyone in this movie is dumb except for you.
You know, Nietzsche says, out of chaos comes order.
He did say that.
Blow it out your ass, Howard.
The chaos or the order?
It's to the governor. Expressing our feelings about the new...
Oh, look at all the Johnsons on the town council and the Rockridge town council. It's all Johnsons. I just noticed the banner. Maybe that was there before. Damn, I didn't even look.
I'm not used to public speaking. We, the white God-fearing citizens of Rockridge, voice of sheriff, please remove him immediately.
Well, they're not gonna do that.
Town ladies sing. Track 5 miles long. Oh.
Why do you keep singing that? Oh, it's Gene Wilder!
And number 2,
Who would play the drunk? Legend. Oh, so he's gonna be smart too. They're gonna be the two smart people in this movie.
No, thanks.
Food makes
makes
me
me
sick. Actually, when you do drink all the time, that's true.
Man drink like that and he don't eat. He is going to die.
Yeah, that was a movie with Nicolas Cage.
What's your name?
Well, my name is Jim.
Oh.
But most people call me Jim.
Oh, okay.
What do you like to do?
Play chess.
Okay.
Screw.
I like that.
Well, let's play chess.
Yeah, that's not okay. Yeah, but yeah.
Why you do that to yourself?
You don't really want to know that.
I do.
Yeah, me too.
I used to be called the Waco Kid.
Oh, he was a bandit. Sorry, the mention of Waco just threw me because of something else, you know?
Look at that.
Steady as a rock.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I shoot with this.
The dry humor of this is awesome. And dad joke-esque, you know?
Put your hands on both sides of it. You try to grab it first.
This isn't gonna go the way we're expecting.
Go.
Yeah. He doesn't have it, does he really?
Hey.
No.
Looking for this?
Oh god, this is gonna play a huge role in the film.
Well, raise my rent.
Please don't. Please don't, guys. If you're watching Landlord, don't. It's a management company, so there's multiple people.
Walking down the street, and there I was, face to face.
With this 6-year-old kid.
Little bastard shot me in the ass.
Well.
Have a drink.
Thanks.
Okay. It's enable them. It's a comedy.
What's a dazzling urbanite like you doing in a
Urbanite
rustic setting like this?
I just got Oregon Trail flashbacks. Fuck that game. Never worked out for those in my charge.
From out of the West came the entire Sioux Nation.
The entirety.
The white folks didn't let us travel in their circle.
It's kind of impressive they
So
filmed
we
this
made our own.
74 like that.
Laws in gain!
They're just speaking Yiddish.
It's all right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Big is in. Take off. They darker than us. Woof!
Figured that's why. But...
And the rest is history.
What do you mean the rest is history? That didn't explain anything.
Always like to keep my audience riveted.
God, the hat he's wearing. Oh, God. This bit right here is low-hanging fruit. This was just a Friday night at my household. I was gonna say my last name, but I don't want people to know my last name. This was just dinner time when I was a kid. My bloodline farts like crazy. My dad still will just fart and then look at me and be like, dude, you're 65 years old. And he's like, yeah, but I look 55. What the fuck?
Smell.
My God.
How'd you like to mutilate that new sheriff?
I bet you he's gonna join Bart, this kid or guy. I don't know how old he is. Oh, okay. Rolling his own cigarettes? Saves you a lot of money in this economy.
Listen, Bart. I want you to do me a favor. I don't want you going out there this morning. You can't win these people over no matter what you do.
I'm glad those fingers ain't loaded.
Like I told you, once you establish yourself, they got to accept you.
Good luck.
I really hope this movie doesn't
And isn't it a lovely
play it safe with how he wins them over. Oh, wow.
What did you expect?
That was it?
These are people of the land. The common clay of the New West.
That lady just got punched in the gut for like ever. Fine.
Moron.
Yeah. Yeah.
What the hell is that?
Oh, here he is already. The butt says yes, no. The cheeks.
You can't park that animal over there. It's
He's a
illegal.
pole, but... Oh, shit. That was a hell of a stunt. Imagine being able to punch a horse, knock out a horse. Oh, so he is, okay, he's, that. I guess he's scary.
Sheriff, Mongo's back. Sheriff, Mongo's back. He's breaking up the whole town. You've got to help us, please.
Did you hear that? Now it's please. Who is this Mongo anyway?
Well, Mongo ain't exactly a who. He's more of a what.
Oh, come on. He's gonna win over Mongo by treating him like more than a what. You know? What's gonna happen here?
If you shoot him, you'll just make him mad.
Oh boy. So he's just the Hulk. Why like that?
Candygram for Mongo. Candygram for Mongo.
Dude, this guy just does skits to get himself out of situations. Bart. Candygram. The Looney Tunes theme. It's a dynamite or whatever. It's just gonna make him angry as well. Yeah, that's all, folks. But is that it? What?
I thought sure that Mongo would just mash him up into little bitty sheriff meatballs.
So did that actually take care of him?
Thought cascading into a waterfall of creative alternatives. She's never failed me before. She'll turn him into jelly. She'll bring him to his knees.
Hey, don't put your leg up like that. Oh my god.
My froggy.
I want to come in.
Well, look, damn your eyes. Look for it.
Well, they just knocked him out and tied and
Don't know how you did it.
chained him to the cell.
The bitch was inventing the candygram.
Oh,
And they probably won't give me credit.
no. The bitch was inventing the candygram. That was clever. Oh, it's the old lady who could take a punch.
Sorry about the up.
Oh, nice.
I hope this apple pie will in some small way say thank you for your ingenuity and courage in defeating that horrible Mongol.
Is this the one they're sending to woo him?
Willkommen, bienvenue, welcome. Come on in.
Okay.
Lily legs, Lily.
Come on, the man.
Oh my
Let's get
God.
down to brass tacks.
I want you to seduce and abandon the sheriff of Rock Ridge.
Is Bismarck a herring?
Oh, Lily, you're magnificent. Kiss me.
And now, folks, that gal y'all been waiting for, Bubbleberry and Bombshell.
What's her act? What does she do?
For Lily Von Stuff.
Fun stuff. What if she just sits there and does nothing? Oh, she's gonna sing and dance, maybe.
I stand the goddess of desire, set men on fire. I have this power.
Look, you're all right, but especially women that think they're all that aren't all that.
Who can satisfy their lustful habit? I'm not a rabbit. I'm tired. I've been with thousands of men.
Well, that's...
Again and again.
But, okay.
Going and coming. And always
Too soon, yeah. Yeah. Premature ejaculations. It's a tried and true joke.
Ain't it a crying shame?
But it is a crying shame.
Hello, cowboy. What's your name?
Tex, ma'am.
Of course it is.
Well, then why don't you get your friggin' feet up?
Look like James Marston, that guy.
Put it there, baby, put it round.
I didn't realize there was going to be so many musical numbers. I don't know we have that many. I didn't realize there was going to be musical numbers like this. Multiple.
Get off the phone. She's tired. Don't you know she's pooped?
I've been with thousands of
You should really stop telling people that. Body count is a huge topic of conversation nowadays, and there's a bit of a double standard there. They love it, see?
Let's face it, everything below the waist is kaput.
Oh, wow. Wow. I guess after thousands... She's a very... You know what, I take back what I said about her at the beginning. About her maybe potentially being full of herself. She's just self-aware. And they love her for it.
I must see you alone in my dressing room.
Dressing room?
After the show.
She writes in her accent. That's so hammy. This whole movie's very hammy, but in a good way.
A red rose. How romantic.
Oh.
Why don't you loosen your bullets?
She's gonna fall for him, huh?
Ah, I feel refreshed. There. Isn't that better?
Oh my god, I feel like I can guess what kind of joke's coming.
It's like wet sauerkraut in my hands. By morning he will be my slave.
Can't he hear you?
Schatzi, is it true what they say about the way
Oh, it's more
people are-
penis jokes.
It's true, it's true.
Oh, that was it? They
Care
just...
for another Schnitzengruben?
Oh. What is she... Why is she just...
Will I see you later?
Oh, so she's just completely smitten with him now?
No, you mustn't go. I need you. I never met nobody like
Oh
you.
my
I can't
god.
live without you.
Oh my god.
Oh, what a nice guy.
Yeah, I didn't expect him to go the big dick route. That, like, as a way to deal with her, but that makes sense. It makes sense.
Dragged in.
Was he exhausted from all the banging?
Wake up time!
Oh yeah, I was thinking when they chained him up, well, couldn't he just get out of that?
You're free to go.
Mongo no go.
Oh, he likes it here.
Mongo stay with Sheriff.
Yeah, I saw this.
Sheriff first man ever whipped Mongo. Mongo impressed. Have deep feelings.
Oh my god.
I think Mongo has taken a little fancy to you.
I didn't call Mongo falling in love with him.
Mongo straight.
Yeah, I don't think so, Mongo. Whips and chains excite you. Oh yeah, it's his buddy.
What's happening?
This kind of has Django Unchained vibes, but you know, not as dark at all.
You are addressing the duly appointed sheriff of Rock Ridge.
Rock Ridge? Hey, the railroad's going through there.
Right, he's gonna put two and two together now.
Brother, don't leave us here, brother, and mess up the brother's mind.
Yeah, man's wearing Gucci. Oh, it's these guys again. Jim's gonna kill him.
On the count of three.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Like I said, on the count of three.
Is he gonna take the guns out of their hands?
3.
Nice. That dude's magic. He's a superhero.
Applause for the Waco Kid.
That's how he got all them followers.
Why don't you admit it? He's too much of man for you, I know. You're gonna need an army to beat him. You're finished. Fertig, verfallen, verlammt, verblunget, verkackt.
These aren't words. Maybe they are.
Take this down. I want rustlers, cutthroats, murderers, bounty hunters, desperados, Indian agents, Mexican bandits, muggers, buggerers, bushwhackers, hornswagglers, horse thieves, bull.
Wait till the man finds a pen and paper, bro.
Could you
Beat
repeat
that,
that,
sir.
Read this.
Help wanted. Oh, he.
24 hours. That's all I ask. No! You do it for Randolph Scott.
Randolph Scott.
Fuck is Randolph Scott?
Qualifications?
Arson, armed robbery, mayhem.
Wait a minute.
It goes without saying, but you could never make a movie like this today. Even under the pretense that it was a comedy. Even though this is totally making fun of the things that... Whoa. Whoa. It's totally making fun of the things as a way of condemning them, you know, the things that they're making fun of. Have a nice day.
Hey, boys.
Oh my god.
Hey, where are the white women at?
This is like a skit from the Chappelle Show.
Qualifications?
Stampeding cattle.
That's not much of a crime.
Through the Vatican.
Kinky.
Oh god.
And now, for my next impression, Jesse Owens. Seize them!
Head them off at the pass. I hate that cliche.
Yeah. Yeah.
Say hello.
Hello.
And meet me tonight, 3 miles due east of Rock Ridge. Say goodbye. Goodbye.
He just did that greeting and farewell. Wanted to make sure he got it.
All right, folks, I know you're a bit confused, wondering what you're doing out in the middle of the prairie in the middle of the night. You bet your ass.
Mm.
Up, we're going to build on this site an exact replica of the town of Rock Ridge. Right down to the orange roof on Howard Johnson's outhouse.
Howard Johnson's.
They'll actually be destroying the fake Rock Ridge, but they'll think that it's the real Rock Ridge, but we'll know that it's the fake Rock Ridge.
How are we gonna do it? We ain't got the time and we ain't got the people. Who the hell are they?
Railroad workers.
We'll give some land to the
family,
but we don't want the Irish.
Oh yeah, God forbid. God forbid. You know what's funny about this? obviously, funny was a weird word to use just now. It's taking something like racism, which is something we all take very seriously, and it's deconstructing it in the silliest movie I've seen in a long time. This is extraordinarily silly. Because the fact of the matter is, racism is silly. It's so stupid. I used to think about it like, hopefully years and years from now, when we've gotten over this petty shit, it'll be as important as hair color. You know what I mean? Or eye color or whatever. Even though, think about how silly that is now, because people discriminate based upon that. In England, gingers had a very difficult run. I don't know if they still are dealing with that sort of treatment, but... And that's just one example. That's always been a thing. Imagine if they did it. Imagine if aliens were like... But aliens would think, whatever, it doesn't matter.
Now you will only be risking your lives, whilst I will be risking an
So
almost certain
fixated with
Academy
dumbest
Award
shit.
nomination
Always
for
have
Best
throughout
Supporting
history.
Actor.
Oh.
Pledge allegiance to the evil for which he stands. Now go do that voodoo that you do so well.
We just made a perfect copy of Rockridge. Now all we got to do is make perfect copies of ourselves.
Oh my god.
Now you men start working on the dummies. I got an idea that'll slow them down to a crawl.
Look at Mongo. He may be bad, but he's perfectly good at it. Sticks and stones may not break his bones, but chains and whips excite him.
Is anybody got a dime?
The dime. The toll.
Never gonna get to Rockridge. Come on, move.
Just respecting the toll. That's an ingenious move. Everyone no, I actually run past toll. Used to at least. Nope, I never do that. Never mind.
What are we gonna do? Any minute now, they're gonna discover that the town is fake and pull out.
Jim, baby, you think you could squeeze off a little shot from here and set off the dynamite down there?
Isn't this film like in the Library of Congress or something? Or like the Library of Congress selected it to be preserved? That's awesome. So I remember hearing a story about how the studio didn't even want to release this film. Dude. What?
Throw out your hands, stick out your tush, hands on your hips, give them a push.
All right, cut.
What is going on?
Watch me.
Fantastic.
Oh, and he's a gay man saying...
Throw out your hands, stick out your tush, hands on your hips, give them a push.
I didn't expect this film to be so meta. What the fuck is going on?
This is a closed set. I'm working for Mel Brooks, not in the face.
Oh god, very meta. Oh, in the gut.
Thank you.
You respected him.
Come on, girls.
This is wild. You miserable pansy.
I'm parked over by the commissary.
Oh, they're in love. Or at the very least gonna have fun.
You vicious brute.
All right.
Dude, what is going on?
You have left, Joey. They lose me right after the bunker scene.
Oh my god.
Get your pies for the great pie fight.
This is our studio commissary, where some Hollywood stars come to eat. Keep in line.
They had so much fun making this this movie. I think I went into this expecting it to make some sense, but it doesn't care to make sense. Duffer Brothers. Back when they had quite the reputation. Now, I don't know if they do. So we're not even in the movie anymore, are we? Like, what's going on now?
Drive me off this picture.
Okay. I did not see this coming. I had no idea. Like, again, like I said, I did not know this movie broke the fourth wall. I mean, I did, but I thought it to be in, like, look at the camera, say things, not actually go into the real world.
Student?
Are you kidding?
Yeah, I tried that. I rode my student discount on Spotify for like 5 years after I graduated. Then I lost my EDU email and it was over. It's filming him as he's riding into the theater.
Freeze it.
He's in the...
Okay, Lamar. Go for your
This
gun.
is like... this is almost like that Arnold Schwarzenegger movie right now. The Last Action Hero or whatever. Oh, he's got a gun.
I am armed.
You shoot him in the...
How did he do such fantastic stunts with such little feet?
Wow, you shot the bad guy.
Yeah.
Well, what do you want to do now?
Come on, let's check out the end of the flick.
Yeah. Gee, I sure hope there's a happy ending. I love a happy ending.
Isn't it just going to be of you guys in the theater?
Sheriff, you can't go now.
Okay, now we're just...
We need you.
Alright.
We're working.
Alright. Alright, whatever.
Where now? I'm needed wherever outlaws rule the West.
Bullshit.
Speak the plain truth. It's getting pretty damn dull around here. Oh, poor.
Yeah, he loves them.
Keep the faith, brothers.
Because the guy always has to, you know, in westerns he always has to ride off at the end and say goodbye to the people he helped. Obviously, we're hitting all the western tropes.
Where are you headed,
He's got
cowboy?
popcorn from the movie theater.
Nowhere special.
The name of a town, probably.
I always wanted to go there.
This was so weird. Yeah. I don't know what I expected, but it was kind of this, but then not at all. That was so ridiculous. Oh boy.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Yeah, that was great. I'll warn you in advance, I'm probably going to spend a good amount of this review comparing this film to modern comedy, because that's a hot topic. And as a budding YouTuber, or at least I like to think of myself as a budding YouTuber, this could be it, though. It may go no further than this moment right here, this review, this recording session. Yeah, as a budding YouTuber, it's my duty to cash in on hot topics. Also, I'm probably going to comment on this video something like, sorry for my lack of energy in this reaction video. And sometimes that makes me feel negligent because I don't want to just sit here with my mouth open, breathing air, you know, when I'm trying to entertain. It's a weird thing, this. But watching this film back in the edit really reasserted the belief that I have that this script, from a comedy perspective, is kind of unbelievable. Jokes upon jokes sort of just hit you, I was going to say tidal wave, but like a monsoon. And if you're not paying attention or hip with the time in which this was made, pop culture wise, you'll miss some, or a lot of them. For example, there's a moment in this film, I don't know why I didn't react to it in my initial reaction. I cut it out of the video, but when I was watching the film again in my edit, there's a moment where the dudes from The Treasure of Sierra Madre, I think that's the name of the film, they show up and they say, "We don't need no stinking badges." Or maybe they paraphrase that line. I know it's a famous line. I've never seen that film, but growing up, my stepdad used to say that to me all the time. And for the longest time, I had no idea what he was referencing. Or maybe I just didn't care. He's the type of guy that will constantly quote things out of context. These days, it's usually something out of a commercial he saw, or I suppose a YouTube short. In the past few years, he's discovered YouTube shorts, and not the good ones. Quite frankly, the internet has indulged him to the point where now he's just a nonsensical quoting machine with no desire to explain himself. But I love you, Steven. If you ever see this, I know you won't. Which is fun. I don't want people I actually know in the world watching me. I guess the point of me elaborating and explaining all that was to praise not only the writing and the rewatch value of this film, but its due diligence. Comically, it may be really dry, but it's not even remotely lazy. Like, I joked about the beans and the farting being a low-hanging fruit joke-wise. I mean, a lot of jokes may come off as immature, but they pack every single moment of this film with a joke. Whatever's there, they grab it. Low-hanging or out of reach, they go for it. Every minute of this film you could take and use as inspiration to create a skit of its own that takes aim at everything and everyone, including cinema and the tropes associated with certain genres, which is important, that sort of self-awareness and irreverence. It goes without saying, but I'm gonna say it anyway. There's so much talk online and just in general about how we've lost the plot regarding laughter and when we're supposed to laugh. Personally, I do believe that we have to be able to laugh at absolutely everything, especially ourselves. Humor heals, and comedy is the way forward. It's that Chandler Bing defense mechanism. You know, maybe it's just internet trolls that seem to think that there are things that are off limits. There are things you shouldn't laugh at. But if some things are off limits, how long until everything is? And in my budding YouTuber opinion, that's the danger in moving the goalpost. Where does it end, you know? And the reason I'm talking this way is because surely people use this film as a catalyst to talk about the things we can't do in cinema these days. The sort of jokes we can't make. Hell, they do that with Tropic Thunder. This film, by chance, somehow came out today, even though, like I said in my reaction, I heard that they didn't want to release it back then. This film would certainly be a topic of political debate because of how it handles certain topics, not the least of which is racism. And I'm not going to even really get into that here because it's a conversation that's been talked to death. What I will say is that epic third act, fourth wall break reasserts that nothing should be taken that seriously, especially in this film. None of it matters, you know, none of it makes sense. None of it has to, and none of it's meant to. But it does, a little bit, if you want it to. The deeper into this film I got, the more it clicked with me. Going in, I think I expected it to be tethered to and grounded in its own reality a little bit more, with a linear plot and characters. Especially in modern day comedies, the goal is to ground the story and the characters a lot more, the universe of the film, in order to elevate the comedy or comedic moments. And this film, Blazing Saddles, doesn't ground itself at all. And I think it both hurts and helps the comedy of this. The problem with films like this sometimes is that when the film is completely an amalgamation of sketches, when you're expecting everything to be a joke, it's less of a surprise, which in turn I think makes it a tad less funny. Because the dichotomy of drama and comedy is a dance that's very effective when balanced correctly. More effective than just one or the other. You know what I mean? You almost need to be expecting this type of film in order to temper your expectations in relation to the jokes. I think that's my way of saying I enjoyed it more as it went on because I started to understand what it was. Halfway through, I probably would have said that Blazing Saddles is the Tropic Thunder of its time. However, it's probably more equatable, like in a contemporary sense, to South Park, which we still have and are thankful for. Actually, we still have Mel Brooks. To be honest, I cut a portion out of this reaction where I assumed he was dead. Even though I didn't show you that, forgive me. The man, the myth, the Mel is 97 years old. Years young. Legend, he is. 98 in June, according to Google. My Gma, my grandmother, my dearest Irene, she turns 98 next month. Shout out to her as well. Has no idea how to use YouTube. Doesn't even know what YouTube is. I gotta check out more Mel Brooks after this. Also, believe it or not, I've never actually seen Monty Python and the Holy Grail. I've seen clips, but I've never sat down and watched the film. And I mention that because I know Monty Python's comedy is often compared to that of Mel Brooks. Mel Brooks and Company. I can't give them all the credit. I know there was 2 other writers on this film. I should look that up quick. Richard Pryor was one of them. I learned in my post-watch research that Richard Pryor was supposed to play Bart. And then something happened with drugs. Andrew Bergman, Norman Steinberg, Alan Uger, Richard Pryor, Mel Brooks worked on the screenplay for this film. And I'm sure there was a lot of improv. All the actors in this film killed it. I loved the chemistry between the leads, Gene Wilder and Cleavon Little. Madeline Kahn's role was surprisingly short-lived in my opinion, but certainly impactful, left an impression. Harvey Korman, I think his name was a perfectly over-the-top villain, fully equipped with weird Bond villain habits, sidekick, weird fetishes, I think, probably. You can tell everyone had a blast making this. Or maybe they didn't. Maybe they didn't. It seems like it. This seems like it would have been a really fun film to make. Obviously, this film's paced very differently and has a 70s direction, cinematography sensibility, which is going to turn the younger generation off. Maybe mine, maybe the one that we only whisper about with the Z at the end. But I don't know, man. There's this charm that old cinema has that I think we've sort of lost. Like, this is absurdist art, right? In retrospect, I can say that now. And absurdist art now, I think, is a lot more off-putting, often by design. It doesn't just like to shock you, but it likes to, I suppose, almost disgust you. There's certainly a lot more nudity. Still, there's a version of this, not a remake, that could and should be made today. Or maybe not. I think. Maybe I'm wrong. Could be, but I doubt it. That's all I have for this one. Big love to everyone who was bored enough to join me. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Drive me off this platform if you must. Otherwise, like, subscribe. Dislike for cathartic reasons. Drink water. Stay young. And remember, don't be an idiot. Be a buffoon. Peace.